Hey, what's going on, guys? It has been another hot minute since I've done a live stream, so please bear with me. I'm trying to get some of this stuff worked out. Um, Hopefully the stream actually goes well and there's no issues. I think the last time I tried to stream, kind of some uh, issues with the stream. There was some like bitrate issues and some audio issues, so hopefully I got that stuff fixed. Um, Gonna take the A-29 Super Tucano out today. Just doing some like general gun range. Got some bombs, got some rockets. I've got unlimited weapons turned on just so that uh, I can actually get some practice in. This thing doesn't carry that much in by the way of bombs, so it's better to have that turned on for range stuff. And then obviously with the missions and stuff that I do, I don't have any of that stuff turned on. Usually how I fly. So just doing a quick video. I don't know how long this stream will last. I figured I'd hop on here, see if anybody wants to join in. They're more than welcome to. And that's pretty much it. Gonna take the A-29 out. Obviously, like I said, we're here at Cobbletti. The range is up here. This is a range put together by Sidekick65. It's in his Discord channel. It's built for the A-29. There's some pretty good targets out here, some stuff we can hit. It's all made with the stock fortification, what do you want to call them? Items, I guess. The targets that you can actually put out there, it's all made off the base game, so there's no mods needed besides the A-29 mod. That's pretty much all you need. And like I said, we're just going to take off, and we'll kind of hold hit to the south here, and then we'll plan our run-ins. Probably going to go after these targets here. Looks like there's some smoke on it, so we'll use this as our main target, and basically we'll just do a south to north, and then peel off to the west, and then come back here, get ready for another strike. So that's kind of where we're going. I don't know why. I'm trying to get my chat pulled up, so give me just a second. I don't know why chat isn't working. Let's see. Can I pop out chat? Okay, there we go. Cool. And then for whatever reason, I'm getting an error message saying do I have to do something here? It's interesting. My stream isn't showing up on my actual YouTube. So I'm just trying to figure out what in the world is going on there. Actually, maybe it is. Anyway. It's weird. It's not showing up on. Oh, there we go. Here's my chat. Okay. Cool. All right, let's do it. What am I doing? Here we go. Cool. All right, so we're gonna unpause and get my track and arm set up. There we go. So flaps going down. And clear for takeoff. I'm looking for about 105 knots for rotate. And there it is. Your speed's still climbing up. Gears up. There's a little bit of weather, so we'll have to keep that in mind for altitudes, but everything else should be fine. Should be fine. Should be fine, right? Dang it, Killster. I didn't even know you were on, dude. I looked in the Discord and it didn't show you were online. Let me look again. Oh, you are online. Oops. Dang it, dude. I'm so sorry. Crap. How's your A-10 flying going? Still working on that, or you moved on to another plane? Your DMs, yeah. Yeah, dude, I will definitely do that next time. I'm sorry. That's on me. My bad. How's the stream running? I'm watching it on my phone and it's like super slow. It's like real choppy. Is it looking that way for you too? On my PC it's real smooth. I don't really have much frame rate drop, but from my phone it's looking kind of choppy. So I'm just wondering if it's not my internet or if that's actually how it's looking. Looks smooth? Okay, good. Nice. So I think the range, because there's the little lake there. If I remember right, the range is like, well actually I can tell you, 5 nautical miles this direction. So I think the range is like somewhere over here. Oh, there it is. Oops. Okay, so we're going to hold here. I'm going to get my weapons set up, so we'll go to the Smiz, and then we'll do live on air to ground, barometer, and we're going to do some rockets first. We'll get those set up, and right now we're like 3 nautical miles out. I think I've got the, I don't remember exactly where I've got the flight plan set to, but we're at 3 nautical miles out right now, so I'm just going to kind of hold that and then get my run-in set up. Okay, air to ground set up. We got our altitude or barometer, radar altimeter turned on. Probably just butchered that, but we'll go with it for now. So we're going to do south to north, and then we'll do left turns going out to the west, and then set back up out to our 3 nautical mile. I'm climbing. Let's say air to ground, CCIP. We got rocket selected, single rocket selected. And we'll make one more left-hand turn, and we'll turn in south. There's 2G turn. G meter is up here. So same thing on the A-10. So basically that row of trees there. Well, I'm all over the place. Alright, I see where it is now. So we're going to come back to the left. That was all kinds of messed up. So it's basically that little alley there, the trees, where we're going for. We'll start our dive. So we got CCIP on, so where this little reticle is where it's calculated to impact. It's not 100% accurate. You kind of have to lead it just a little bit depending on how far out you are. But for the most part, it's pretty darn accurate. I'm going to hold this until I'm on that heading. Turn a little too sharp there too. But we're basically going for the center target. Good enough. I'm going to lead it just a little bit. Ooh, missed it by 61 meters. We're going off to the west. Might even pop a few flares. So I need to lead it just a little bit more. I'm going to turn, head due south. So we're at 2.5 miles now. So if there's a JTAC on the ground, we'd be telling them we're IP inbound. So we're almost at our 3. So there's our 3 nautical miles, just about skirting that 2.9. There's 3. Alright, cool, we're turning in. Looking at the target, rolling in. A little over 2G turn, but 2G is about what you want to pull on those turns. N000. We're going for that truck there in the center. I think that's all it is. So I'm going to lead it just a little bit more. See how that does. Ooh, 10 meters. It's not bad. Turn that 180 heading and out to 3 again. Check. So the A-10's been doing pretty smooth. I flew around the A-10 a little bit earlier today when I got off work, and I've got like a Syria mission. Basically got like some ZSUs out there and some BTRs that are driving around. And finding those things, man, it's hard. Even with having like the helmet mounted sight, it's still pretty difficult. We're 3 nautical miles, so we're turning back in. I'll hold this heading for just a little bit. Turn in, 2G turn. We're going to be overshot it just a little bit. So same thing. Zoomed in too far. That's pretty good with the rockets. I'm gonna go with the low drag Mark 82s now. I've got some low drag, and I got some Mark 82 Snake Eyes, which are the high drag Mark 82s. So there's 2 different ways you can do the Mark 82s, or really bombs in general. You can have a CCIP, or you can do CCRP, which is a recommended release or calculated release point. And if I was to go into the F10 map and actually get like the grids for that target, I could put them into the controller up here, the upfront controller, put those grids in, and let's see, this menu, you can go in here and I could do MGRS and put those grids in, and then basically it would give me a diamond right over the top of the target that I could fly off of, and it would give me a release point. I do have a mission that I created. You're basically doing close air support for some troops in Syria, and that's part of the mission. There's a JTAC, and he'll give you the MGRS codes, and it works out really good. You can fly that bomb steer line. If you're familiar with the A-10, kind of the same thing. Bomb steer line to the target gives you that release, or 5 seconds to release, and then you can drop there, or you can do a calculated release point or impact point, and which is basically what this is right now. And on your dive in, you basically put the little reticle there over the top of the target, and then based on what your pitch is and your timing to release, it'll give you a little staple that comes down, and then you just hold down that button and it'll release it for you. So I'm going to show that right now. I'm going to turn in. I may do a different target, that way we can actually see it. I'm going to go after these over here, but this will give you an idea of kind of like what the CCIP looks like. We're going to go after this middle one here. So we're basically going to hold that there, and I'm just going to, I'm holding down the release button, and we've got 8 seconds to release. So holding it, 2, 1, whipping away. There it is. See if I get close. Oh, it might actually do it. Oof. 12 meters away, so I destroyed like everything down there. But that's basically how you do a CCIP. You could do a CCRP. We just need to get the grids. Hopefully this thing will stay in the air. It does have autopilot, but I haven't got it to work just right, so it's kind of a limiting factor there. But let's go into the F10 map, or actually I can just do this. I'll pause it. We'll go into the F10 map, and let's say we want to shoot this. So it's a 4-digit grid, so 37 Tango Golf Golf 3111 6463. So we'll come back in here, and what was that again? 3111 6463. So you can see it's already got in here 37 Tango Golf Golf, and we're doing 3111 6463. Is that right? Yep, 6463. So to put that in, we come down here, we do 3111 6463, and the elevation, something I forgot to get, is 26 feet. So we'll put that in 26. Boom. And then now on here you can see we're 2 nautical miles away from that target. Something I need to do is change this to manual, so that way it manually changes the target and not automatically. It's kind of frustrating when you're inbound on a target and then you plan to re-attack that target and then now it shifts. So that's some helpful advice. But we're going to turn in, and I'm going to switch this back to CCRP. So now it's switched to CCRP, and you can see our little bomb drop reticle thing has changed. And now you've got this line here, so it's telling you need to turn left to line up on that target, which is over there. So we're going to line up on it, and you'll see the bomb steer line come into play. There it is. There's the bomb steer line. You basically just want to fly this. You're basically putting the reticle right on it. So we're 20 seconds from release. My dog is barking at somebody outside probably. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but he's going crazy. Alright, so we're 10 seconds to release. So we're just flying this line. When we get to 5 seconds, I'll push the button. Okay, holding for release. We're flying that line. Boom, weapons away, we're turning. There it is. Let's see how accurate we are. Ooh. And we missed by quite a bit. So I don't really know why we missed. We're almost 500 meters from the target. Landed over in the trees, so that's not good. I personally would much rather have the CCIP, not only because it's worked so far, but for me, I have a little bit more trust on where it goes. I can know like that's where I selected, and if I hold the weapon right or the plane right, it should go to that spot. Maybe there's something wrong I'm doing on the CCRP, but for what I know, that's how it works. So we'll turn in and try to hit it again using CCIP. The CCIP you can fly a little bit lower too. Maybe that's one of my issues, is I was flying a little too low or too high, and if I would have dove a little bit, maybe that would have changed some things. But there's what I'm talking about. It puts that little reticle there. Let's change it real quick to CCRP. So there you can see that line's on there. We'll line up on it. There we go. 5 seconds to release. We're diving. 2, 1. Bombs away. $59 meters. That's a little bit better. Still a little short definitely got us closer. Yeah. I don't know what those things are down there, but they keep blowing up. They're pretty good to give you a good marker. I don't know what that is. I'll have to check that out. So switch back to CCIP. I'm going to try it again. Whoop. I want to look and see what that is. Oh, it's just a mark tire. That's weird. The thing really does explode. Alright, let's turn in. We're at what, 2.5 nautical miles. It's not quite where we want to be, but I did find out that the flares do actually work against SAM systems. So I went against the SA-9 yesterday or today, and tried to go against an SA-9. And it actually worked pretty well. I don't know if that dropped actually. It did not. I think we're too close. Kelster, what maps do you have? I think I've got all of them so far except for the World War II maps, like the Channel and all that stuff. I don't have any of those, but I've got the Nevada, obviously the ones that come with it, the Marinas map. I just got the Falcons early access map. Syria. What other one is there? Persian Gulf. I'm kind of excited for the Afghanistan map, especially with having this plane and with Razbam creating their version of this plane. I'm real excited about it. I think it's going to be good. So we're going to come in here. Try this again. Try to lock at the target a little bit further out. Trying to hold the reticle right there. That was the best hit I've had all night. It was actually a really good one. 3 meters. Alright, so let's do some low drag Mark 82s now. Or some high drag, I guess, rather. The Snake Eyes. And kind of do the same thing. Let's go after a different target though. Let's go back after the first target we went after. We'll go after that one. So I'm just going to widen out here a little bit. I just realized I think my my draw radius or whatever, my draw distance is turned on extreme because I can almost see, what is that, almost Tucano Valley over there, or however you say it. I almost see Tbilisi from here. So we're gonna come in low. That's the purpose of these, so you can fly in low and strike a target without having to be up at a high altitude. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come in low over the target and hopefully swack it. I wonder with this one if CCRP wouldn't work better, since it is that low drag. We'll see. See what happens. But we'll hold that there. Ooh, 13. It's not bad. I think it just overshot it. That's not bad. This thing can carry cluster bombs too. I haven't used those very much. I've been using the Mark 82s and the rockets quite a bit. To me, that's the most realistic. GBU-12s, it can carry them, but it's kind of hard to use one of those if you don't have a laser, since they're laser guided. Of course, you can still drop it as a dumb bomb, but the purpose of that is so it's laser guided. So it's basically just a Mark 82 with laser guidance. And unless you have a JTAC on the ground, and even then I haven't really got it to work, so that's always been off by quite a bit. But I don't know, I'm interested to see. I've got a couple of people that I've been talking to about maybe doing like some A-10s. Kelser, you're probably one of them too. But there's a guy named Mike, a guy that I met online on Facebook actually through an A-10 group, and then we kind of talked about doing some buddy lasing and that kind of stuff with this. So I guess we'll see how that does. But try this again. Let's go for this one right here on the edge. Hold the plane there. Drop. Ooh, that one. Missed it by a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. If that was a bit weird, my mouse left the DCS screen and pulled up track IR, so I lost visual there for a second. But anyway, that's basically all I wanted to show. I just wanted to come on here real quick and do a live stream. Haven't done one in a while, so I figured why not give it another shot. But if it's running smooth on your guys' end, hopefully it's running smooth altogether. So I'm just going to fence out, and we'll go back and land this thing. I'll try to do an ILS landing. I think Caballetti is runway 7, 11150. So what we can do is go navaids down to 1115. Enter in the course 070. Enter. And hopefully we'll intercept the localizer here in a little bit and start slowing down. There's the runway right there. Let's see, what's the... I got the checklist and the need board for the A-29. There it is. Towers 113. Let's do call 1. think I said 113, but it's 133. Let's see if we can raise them.
Cavalletti, in field, 1-1, inbound. Enfield 1-1, Cavalletti, fly heading 221 for 8, QFE 29.86, runway 07, to pattern altitude.
Okay, so yep, there's the ILS. I forgot we had to change it over here.
Enfield 1-1, cleared for visual, contact tower.
So should keep this going. Definitely not 9 miles from the airfield. 90. Yeah, that looks about right. So we're coming into the vertical localizer. And we'll ask, but I doubt we'll get it.
In field, 1-1, request landing.
Okay, overshot it by just
Enfield 1-1, Cavalletti, check landing gear, runway 07.
And we're good on speed. Going back to the center line now. Still need to be a little lower. There's the inner marker. Just gonna hold that there. Put flaps down. Just to help slow us down a little bit. Still a little high. Speed brakes. Perfect. Hopefully no busted tires. Nope, looks good. Brakes.
Enfield 1-1, taxi to parking area.
Closed. Hold the chart again. We'll exit on Bravo right up here. And just find a parking spot over there somewhere. One thing I didn't do is turn on my landing lights and nav lights, oops. The landing lights are kind of weird. They work here, but not a whole lot there on the wing, so it kind of looks weird, but anyway. Oh, one thing I didn't test out was the guns. I didn't show you guys the guns, but we'll do that in another video, I guess. Hopefully next time I'm going to do not hopefully next time. Next time I live stream, I'm probably going to do a combat mission in the A-29. I've got one that I've built. Basically in Syria, you're taking off from a fob that's built, and take off. Friendly forces are kind of stuck. There's a Dishka that's out there from a technical, and our mission is to go out, take that out, so that forces can move forward. And there's a JTAC, other players that are flying around. There's like a MQ-1 that's flying around, but it doesn't have any weapons, so you're basically all they got. I don't know, just something that I built. I've been working with the mission editor, trying to create some new missions and that kind of stuff, and working with scripting and everything, triggers, all that stuff. It's a lot, so. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Most of you who will watch it are probably watching it after the fact. Appreciate all the people who like my videos, watch my videos, support my channel, support my Instagram. That's where I post most of my stuff. Anyways, keep up with all of my social media stuff, and we'll be seeing you guys on the next video.